fight week. Obviously massive time for you and the rest of the guys here to our left and right. What's the feeling like now that we've finally got into fight week?
Yeah, still a bit surreal, to tell you the truth. They won't really kick in till only hit Saturday. As I say, when you see the fans just building up around the O2, then you know it's for real. You know, at the minute it's just you're watching weight and you're trying to keep calm and stuff like that. You know, but when it comes to you see people around the O2, and then you know it's real. You know.
Yourself and Andy, obviously Andy's your head coach, Andy Ryan. What have you really focused on going into this fight?
Well, I really changed nothing, to tell the truth. Like I just spent more time doing a bit more boxing. I've spent a hell of a lot more time in the gym. I've been up there, I've been rolling, I've been wrestling, I've done every class. Usually I try to sneak away one or two of the nights and turn your phone off so Andy can't get you, you know. But this time I haven't done a thing like that, you know. I've got on it for 10 weeks solid, you know, and hopefully it all comes my way on Saturday.
I spoke to you on Saturday, Neil, and you mentioned to me, you know, you took the fight against Brad on 2 weeks' notice. Now you've had a bit more time with the fight camp. You know, what's that like? Is it psychologically, does it wear out a bit longer? You've less to think about?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more pressure, you know, because obviously you have 10 weeks, you know where you're going to be 3 weeks later, and then 3 weeks after that you still know where you're going to be. You're going to be in the exact same place that you were at this time, you know. It's just a roller coaster, you know, of 10 weeks. It gives you more mentally, it's mentally draining on you to think, you know. So the 3 weeks was perfect for me. I went in, just made weight, went out and fight. That was brilliant, like 100%. I know I didn't win the fight, but I took a lot from the fight. I took that I could hang with obviously some of the best guys in the world in the UFC. He's ranked number 4 at bantamweight. Gets another win here. Brad Pickett is on, obviously going to might fight Demetrius Johnson, you know. So like I went out and showed that you can go out and hang with these people, you know.
And Neil, it was announced last night that Chris Carriasso is going to be getting the next title shot against DJ. I thought, and a lot of the media would have thought, and I don't know about yourself, that maybe the winner, Pickett McCall, this weekend would have got the title shot. What do you think about that?
I'm sure the UFC have, obviously they know what they're doing, you know, so like you can't really say anything against it, you know. I'm sure that when Pickett and Ian McCall go out there and obviously they're going to have a great scrap. I don't think they like each other, you know, so they're going to go out there and put it on, and I'm sure the winner of that fight will be in contention for the next flyweight title.
Definitely. Just one final one for you, Neil. Neil, obviously you've fought Phil before. You know, does this play into the fight on Saturday night? Do you think about that, or you know, it's so long ago, have you both evolved so much that it doesn't really matter?
No, it doesn't matter, you know. Pushed it behind, you know. There's no point in crying about it, really, is there? You know, he bet me, I went to the decision. I blame myself, I went to the decision. I shouldn't be letting fights go to the decision. So like when you let it go to the judges, you're obviously you either come away with a win or a loss, or come away with a loss. So it's my own fault. I shouldn't have let it go to the judges, you know. So that's what happens when you do. So look, I need to go out and finish Phil on Saturday night to stay in the UFC.
Yeah, thanks very much. Best of luck on that.
We'll let you away with that one.